Hi, this is Fred Amir. If you've ever had muscle spasms, you know how painful they are. You know, one time I got a muscle spasm in my back. It was so bad, I fell to the ground. I could not get up. But what are muscle spasms? They're involuntary contractions of a muscle, typically harmless and temporary, but can be extremely painful. It can happen in your back, it can happen in your arm. My worst one has ever been bottom of my feet. Extremely painful, and I couldn't even stand because of it. Now, this can happen because you have some imbalance in your electrolytes, maybe not enough calcium or magnesium or potassium in your system. It could be side effect of medications, but more often than not, it's because you're really agitated about something. You're really angry, you're enraged. Inside of you is like going, "Argh!" And then it shows up in your muscles. Now, on the conscious level, you may not really feel that upset, or you may not show it, but later on it hits you, and it hits you hard. Now, if that happens to your coronary arteries, you're going to get angina or chest pain. If it happens in your bronchioles, in your lungs, it can cause you bronchial asthma. If it happens in your face, you may show up as a facial tic. You'll call it dystonia. If it happens in your diaphragm, it gives you hiccups. One time I had just finished a meal, I get this phone call, it was very stressful, I got really upset, and all of a sudden I start getting hiccups, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is probably because I'm upset, and the hiccups went away. So there's ways we can stop spasm, and I'll tell you more about it towards the end of this video. In fact, one time I was talking to a client, and in the middle of the session, she started having hiccups, and I'm like, you know what? That can come from being upset. And she said, yeah, I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and boom, the hiccups stopped. If it happens in your legs, you're going to get leg cramps, and if it happens in your digestive system, you may end up with a spastic colon or IBS. So these were some of the manifestations of muscle spasm. How do you stop it? Just realizing that it's caused by anger and agitation can help resolve it. Now, if you read my book, Rapid Recovery from Back and Neck Pain, I'll explain step by step how that works and the work of Dr. John Sarno of New York University. But for yourself, realize that this is a defense mechanism. It's trying to divert you from dealing with what's really making you angry. And by just calling it for what it is, realizing it, it may make it go away. Number two, the same way that you're able to stop yourself, and most people are able to, from crying in public. What happens is you're really sad about something, you really feel hurt, maybe someone you love has passed away, whatever the case might be. You're about to cry, but you say, I'm not going to cry in front of all these people. Even though your eyes tear up, just making a decision that's not going to happen stops it. So sheer willpower, sheer strength of your mind saying, I'm not going to have this thing, can also make it stop. If those two don't work for you, just go to fredamir.com, videos, watch the videos, the 9-step rapid recovery plan, and by learning the recovery plan, the steps in it, you will be able to stop spasms significantly or completely. Well, hope that all works for you, and I will see you in the next video. Hi, this is Fred Amir. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.